Hey you guys, I'm back with a reading for Twin Flames starting from the 1st of April to the 15th of April. This is a 2 weeks reading. So if you're a Twin Flame, you can match up with whatever energy you are in your dynamic. So I will be pulling out 7 cards for the masculine and 7 cards from the feminine from 2 different decks. And even if you're not a twin flame, you can balance your masculine and feminine energy based on this reading. It will really help in terms of getting to a very composed and a balanced state of mind, totally sovereign and independent by yourself, not emotionally dependent on others, which is how the relationships usually should be. They should not be codependent. These 14 days are going to be very intense. The 444 portal, 4/4/2020, is actually 4, 4 and 2020. When you add the individual digits is 4. So the 4/4 portal is already open. It started today. I'm finding it very hard to ground. I'm craving some really heavy foods. Unfortunately, none of the restaurants are open. I mean, none of the restaurants that I prefer are open. So um, things are really, really volatile. I'm exhausted. If you're going through any specific ascension symptom, please let me know. Let's see if we can help and comfort each other. So yeah, that's as far as 4/4 is concerned. On 7th, we have a full moon, which is another intense period or a period of intense energies. And interestingly, on the 10th of April, the south node is exactly at 144 degrees. I mean, if you have been in the spiritual circles, you would know the significance of 144. If not, please go and read about the 144,000 messengers of God. In fact, we are living at a biblical time where the shift of the human consciousness, the ascension, is happening right now as we speak. So it is widely believed that twin flames that are into their spiritual work and they are aligned to their soul mission are going to have a much bigger role going forward. So I know that many of us are in lockdown. We are not in a position to get out or anything. But I think these 2 weeks are more like energetically preparing us to go ahead and, set our intent towards what we have come to do at this point in time in this dimension. So I'm pulling 7 cards for the divine masculine. I've pulled already 7 cards for the divine masculine. I'm pulling another 7 cards for the divine feminine. The cards are already shuffled. I'm just ensuring that I just do it in front of the cam. Okay. 4. Emotions are flying high. Dreams are very vivid. So let's see what messages come through. Okay, for the divine masculine. Okay, he has finally surrendered. I mean, this has been an issue for a very, very long time. He hasn't been able to surrender, but now he has finally surrendered to the divine will and purpose. This is beautiful. This is a breakthrough. And the 4 of Wands. Wow. He is, He is living out his life with his DF in his imagination, with his divine feminine in his imagination. So don't worry if you are a female vessel, but you're the DM in the relationship. It still refers to you because you are the masculine in the dynamic. So, okay. Okay, now he is at a place where the external conditions no longer affect him. He's totally grounded and centered. See all the swords hanging on top of this person, but nothing really affects him. He's like totally composed and grounded. And this is further the temperance card, you know. He's balancing out his emotions. This is very significant because he's not all water or he's not all fire. He's fire where he has to be and he's water where he has to be. So it's a very, very balanced way of approaching life. You know, he's taking the perfect approach to his circumstances. Okay, the moon. He is right now, he's confused with certain things. There is some illusion that he can't see through, but he is working on these things. I mean, now that he is balanced, he's finally able to realize what his illusions are. The illusions are surfacing for him to see through, and this is a good place to be in because now all he has to do is to remove the veil of illusions and see the truth. Okay, good. So, what is going to be the outcome? Okay. This seems to be like a karmic situation. The karmics are going to walk away with some unfair winnings, but that doesn't matter. You know, he's totally in the surrender mode. He's prepared for this. He no longer cares. He's not fighting anymore. He's taking a very, very balanced approach to life. This probably will not even bother him anymore. Okay. Underneath this, we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. So once this is over, this will enable the movement of the divine masculine towards a fresh start of the dynamic. This is nice. I mean, this is totally worth it even if it happens. Okay, where is the divine feminine at? Okay. Okay. The lightning bolt is the karmic absolution. You see this bolt? The storm has been coming in for a while, but it eventually hits the tree. The lightning eventually hits the tree. So this is like a bunch of things are happening right now. Even energetically, the divine feminine is going through a huge shift, and she's healing a major regret, a major pain or worry. This is really important because this is the last phase of this karmic absolution. So if you remember right, this card has been appearing for the divine masculine and it is showing up now for the divine feminine. So I believe that there is some mirroring happening. So once the masculine has finished healing this aspect, the feminine is doing it. Okay, okay. The King of Force is actually the King of Wands. The King of Wands. The divine feminine is stepping into her power and she is accessing a lot of her psychic and spiritual gifts. All this is because she is able to step into her power. Look at the violet light here. This is the opening of all the spiritual gifts that she has access to. So some new abilities are going to open up for her. Okay. Right. Okay. This is a tower. This is a tower card in this deck. So there's going to be a major transformation happening because she's working on herself. Look at the light here and look at the moon here. This is the waxing moon. We are going towards the full moon. So this probably refers to the time, during the full moon. So there is going to be a tower moment that the divine feminine goes through. There is a transformation, there is a shift or change, a major one coming up, okay? And that is going to clear the way forward. You see both of these people? They're clearing the way forward for their vehicle to go, the carriage to go forward. The road ahead is clear. You know, there is a house or something here. Yeah, there is a house here, but they just need to remove this one last obstacle, and that is going to be removed. They're working towards that. So this, once this tower happens, that's going to facilitate this working together to remove this block, whatever is blocking them from their home. So good. So that's good news. uh, okay, this is again like the karmic absolution card. You see, this man, he understands that there is nothing left here in the ship, so he's going to jump. So he looks out if there is something doable one last time before he abandons the ship, but yeah, eventually he jumps. So this is where the divine feminine is at in terms of karmic absolution. Almost done. One last check, and she's going to take that plunge. Okay, yeah, this is the confirmation, the Ark of Covenant. The karmic obligations are over. This is a karmic contract, and this is over. The divine feminine is going to jump. She's going to jump out. Okay, good. Uh, what else? What else do we need to know? Let's do. Okay, let's take another deck and let's look at the combined energies for the divine masculine and feminine and the connection in general. So I'm going to use my psychic tarot, and let's pull out 7 cards to understand where the combined energies are at, or where is the energy of the union, or the connection is at right now. I will be doing another reading, and I will be posting it on, okay, I'll be posting it on April 15th for the rest of the month, because I really want to slow down. This month, we are going to have some very intense energetic shifts, so we cannot really predict the entire month right now. Maybe individually, yes, but collectively, no, because the energies are shifting very, very rapidly. Okay. Oh wow, look at the bottom of the deck. It's recognition and reward. The connection is finally going to get some recognition and reward. Let's see what. New beginnings. The connection is going to get a new beginning. Intuition, yes. Both the twin flames are very intuitive right now. There is a lot of telepathic communication happening. So intuition is a big thing right now. Okay, this is the Fool card in the traditional tarot, and this is the High Priestess card in the traditional tarot. So 2 major arcana cards. Okay, obstacles and challenges. Yes, there is one last, but if you look at this image, the gap is not huge. It's a very small gap. So this is not going to be hard. This is the last bit. This is the last jump, you can say, that both the twin flames are going to have to do. Yeah, but they are going to make the jump. The waiting game. There could be a little more waiting. That's what I feel. But then, if it's good, it's worth waiting for, isn't it? Okay, because cycles are completing. There is a waiting game because cycles are getting completed. The karmic absolution, as I was saying, that's coming out as a big theme in the reading. So cycles are getting completed, and that's why the wait is there. And once this is over, the wait is also over. Okay, the deception and envy are ending. The Five of Swords card in the Divine Masculine spread, I think this refers to this. It's ending. So that's really hopeful. It no longer matters, but this is ending. The cycles of deception and envy are ending, and that's a really good place to be. That's really good news. What else? Okay, this is a period of rest and rejuvenation, and also the time to ground, stand your ground, so that we can step into our power. Okay, really nice cards. I'm really glad I did this reading. Um, I hope you enjoyed it. Please do let me know in your comments. If you want to get in touch with me, leave a comment, or I will also leave my email ID in the description section. Thank you. Bye.